Hi, my boys. All right. I'm going to. Oh, I have money in there. This is what I have filled out for you boys. This is so cool. I like this thing. I'm adding more to it. I got you, Eve, and I did get you boys, video cameras. I got you each of those, and I only opened up dayz, and then I found my painting again. Look at that. That's neat. Okay. So that, I have that. Oh, then I went to the cemetery because yesterday was Christmas. And I haven't seen you boys. This is the second Christmas without you boys. And still no word, still no nothing. Everybody's still fake online. They're not telling the truth. I went to the cemetery yesterday and was reading the book that they told me to, like, to the whole game thing that I was doing. The Vine of the Dead. They wanted me to look up, and then the moon. And the people that are doing the tarot cards, they know better. They know better not to do it, and they still do it. I want my kids back. I want you boys back, but it's people like the fake ones online and the fake like Hiokas. They're not Hiokas because they have no idea what they're doing. If they don't understand me, then they don't understand this whole... They cannot use that name. They're sabotaging. They're hurting my chances of getting this shit done. They're making it worse because they are giving them that name. And I have to be the one to be like, no, you cannot get that name. You cannot get that name. I have to be careful using it myself. So I know that they're fucking fake. They're pissing me off. So Leo wants me to bring out the book. So, and my dad is telling me that there is people in here, volume 45 in Westminster High School, class of 2004. These people I knew, a lot of people. And I hope the FBI, and I hope the CIA, and I hope the BIA, I hope, even the WHO needs to be involved in this shit because it's been this fucking long. Like, I don't understand how Hollywood got away with this for so fucking long. Even with the music industry, this is war. My dad is saying that this is war and they're using it through music. This has been going on. I'm tired. I want my kids back. And for me to miss out on my kids, like, these fakes know. They know because they are enjoying their time being fake instead of being real. I want my kids back. I'm not enjoying my time. I have to make these fucking videos to make a point. I don't know where my kids are at. I might not be here tomorrow or whatever because everyone has a fucking free will. These people still want me dead because they're still watching me. They're still stalking me. They're still talking to my mom. I have not had a word with my family at all. Going, what's going on? How can we get your kids back? Nothing. It was never... I never had family to care. They're all hiding pedophiles. They don't want to do the time. So shut me up. Oh, I touched you a long time ago. It doesn't matter. You're fine now. You're healthy. Fine. Where are my kids at? Oh, that's your problem because you flipped out because you're a bitch, because you're not a good parent, this and that. Are you fucking kidding me? No, because I don't want my kids to be getting touched the same, thinking it's okay. I know pedophiles, and I know these people that are in school, that they weren't fucking good to me. They were fucking horrible to me, and they were doing witchcraft. I know they were. And I can't prove that in court because these courts know this is true. Gabriel Fernandez told me, yeah, it's true. Oh, and he's in my ear right now. Like, he's here. Like, he's literally in this fucking room. All these kids are in my room telling me I could stop this. But it's people like the Child Protective Services, like the Scientology, like the church, like the Pope, like the schools, like the teachers. They are all in on it. They all know better, and they all see it, and they don't say anything because they are part of the problem and they don't want to admit. How are they going to feed their family then? It doesn't matter because it's not happening to them. I don't if you think like that, and I know you guys all think like that because that's why you guys still have a house, while the rest of the people, of the kids, like the toy drive, I didn't need a toy drive. My kids didn't need a toy drive. We needed a house. We needed an apartment. We needed a place to live, and we were homeless because someone was touching my son. No one cared to help us out. What did I do? I reorganized every fucking thing, and we got an apartment. I told my kids how to manifest. I told my kids how to do this shit. And now it's not gonna... No, this is fucking wrong. The school knows this. I told the school. I even had to fill out paperwork. I told them someone was touching my son. No one believed me. No one did anything. They're saying that there wasn't enough evidence. Are you fucking kidding me? You're really fucking gonna do this shit again? I was a victim and no one fucking did shit. And there is plenty of proof. Plenty of proof. I say shut down Disneyland. I say shut it down. I know too many fucking stories about that shit, and I know too much. I know too fucking much. The fact that they have Scientology people working there, harassing other people, it's just too much for me to be like, I cannot deal with this anymore. Disney has my picture because Disneyland keeps all their digital photos. Just like Knots. All I know is that Disney has a book somewhere and they're following Disney's thing. Everyone has free will. This is not good. I want my kids back. I'm missing too much time. He took them. This is wrong. He's the one that cheated. Nothing's wrong with me. You can't gaslight me out of this one. You cannot gaslight me. You guys went too fucking far to gaslight me to thinking that nothing happened when, like, I have proof. I have all those evidence. He had all those phones. He had all those emails. Even his family members, they're all corrupt. They all know what's happening. They all see it. They were harassing me since day fucking one. Like, that is disgusting. Like, I don't know how can... Even the people that even for Britney Spears fans, like those are people that are scary, because they see that Britney Spears they listened to people that weren't even real, like, oh, she has mental illness, are you kidding me? Like, those are all the people that I you're gonna try to convince thousands, millions of fans that they were wrong. They were always wrong in the beginning. All of them were 100% wrong. And they're not going to admit that. They're going to be too ashamed. So what does Britney have to do? She sacrificed her kids. She lost her kids because of fucking fake people like that, making money off of that shit. Psychic this, psychic that. Oh my fucking God. Read the fucking cards. This is fucking horrible. Our government is using celebrities to deflect the pain off of things. Like Nancy Pelosi should never be there. Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton should have never been there. They were only there because of celebrities. Celebrities have, like, that's what they were doing to me. They were trying to use me as a celebrity over fucking there in Westminster, and I would not fucking have that shit. They wanted my picture, my poster everywhere. I do not want my face everywhere because I do not agree with certain things that the city or the school is doing. What Amy West was doing was fucking horrible to me. She was trying to use me as a photo op. No. And I know I was helping out the city. No one fucking wanted to help out. No one fucking wanted to do it at all. My dad died. Golden West in Trask. And there is a Golden West daughter. Daughters of Golden West. If you don't believe me, look it fucking up. So I know I'm in my right place, my right time, my right moment. I know I am true to myself because I have to be. I have to follow the rules just like everybody else does. But I see a lot of people are not following the universal fucking rule. Like, you cannot fucking keep hiding that shit. It's going to come up. The truth has to come up. I don't understand this. Why is it taking so long? How come I don't have my kids back? How come these certain celebrities are not where they're supposed to be? I don't understand this. Why are you stopping something that has to be done? Like the bells and the whistle, everything has to be done. And these other people are stopping it. The ones that are saying hiokas, because now they know that is a higher, like, you can go higher than that. And these motherfuckers are forcing me to. And I know that there's a couple people that are heading in that direction. And they're telling me, yeah. So if you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. You shouldn't be making money off of this shit. At all. I don't have bipolar and I don't have schizophrenia. No, it's funny because the person who made this shirt has schizophrenia. Supposedly. That mother is a Jewish mother. And my sister married a Jewish lawyer. Because she did all this shit. She planned all this shit for life insurance stuff. Michelle Castro, you went to Colorado knowing what you fucking were doing. How far bullshit did you do? The ancestors just... That is crazy how that worked. I have to know, like, you were... Michelle, you need to tell the truth. Your whole life story. Your mama's not here to protect you. Your mama's not here to protect you, Michelle. No way. Like, you went here. You went to Westminster High School. And you had your way. You certainly had your way with the coaches. The wrestling team, too. And now you have teenagers. And you're not going to be a fucking cougar like that. Fuck no. No, 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 no. You're a homewrecker. I know you were always one. But to keep fucking with my family and to threaten me, and I know I'm a good mom and I do not leave my kids for dick. You need to tell the truth. I know Lauren's been cheating on me. You're not the only one. And my sister wasn't the only one because he had his sister-in-law to do that too. And he's incest and he's fucking gay. That's not my fucking fault that he was fucking confused. I try to help him out knowing he had that problem. Hey, you go do yourself. But I thought he knew me as a mother. Like, don't fuck with my kids. Tell me the truth. He wouldn't have left me alone with his cousin, first of all. That was long enough. That was 13 fucking years ago. That's when I knew. 13 years ago, that's when I knew I couldn't trust him. Why? Because it was a setup. That whole incident was a fucking setup. And no one knew about it but me. How could I take this person down knowing he's fucking lying, gaslighting me into fucking... Dude. Dan, like, you can't, I know what you did to me. You can't just shake your head going, no, that didn't happen. No, I'm telling you, no. You did that to me. I don't understand how you can just, like, you're not my husband. You can't do that shit to me. Like, no. Even then, my own husband shouldn't have been doing that to me. Has no right to do that to me. And now the whole family is going to do that? I know everyone hates Gloria. Everyone hates Gloria. So, and Gloria is a bitch. She does do magic. She does do that black magic. She does put spells in, and like, oh my God, like she put like a hex on that house. She hated that house. She hates that house because she didn't like people talking about like the mom like that. Like, oh my God. Like, I had such bad migraines every time when she would come near. And now I realize, oh, that part of that migraine was her. Like, they're pointing to her. They're pointing all these things to her. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't know it was that bad, but it was bad. And for Jeanette Montes, she's also involved. People do, like, in high school, if they were already doing that witchcraft in high school, then they moved on to death shit after high school. Like, the more power, the more intense it got. With these tarot cards, you can do death with these tarot readers. You can do that. And a lot of these ancestors and a lot of these people don't know the whole story. Like, my dad did not know the whole story. He's just now fucking, because it's a freaking learning experience on top of that. Just like my grandma. Grandma, how come I did this? I don't know. Try this, try that. My dad's doing the same fucking thing. Why didn't they? Yeah, that free will. That free will is going to be the one that's going to be hard to tell people, because you're not trying to convince them they're wrong. You're trying to show them you fucked up. Say sorry, because sorry matters. But when people are damaged, and I know Lauren Tapia has a huge problem because of his cousin, and his cousin was trying to have me, like, All my research, all my fucking research went out the fucking door with him. Lauren Tapia took all my fucking... There was no way out of it. Like, he wasn't a husband. He wasn't a friend. I thought at least I could at least have my research. At least I thought he was going to be like, no, she's right. I thought he wasn't going to take my kids away. My dad just kept saying, he's like Renee, his first wife. He's gonna kill you, and then what? Your kids will not have anyone to remember. He's killing you, and I didn't understand that. Dad, what do I do? And that's just... He did not know my mom was doing that. Because that's where I get the family mixed up too, with like my grandma. It's like, my mom is horrible. I'm scared of my mom because people will listen to my mom. They always listen to her. Why do they always listen to her? I don't fucking understand why. She doesn't take care of her body. She doesn't do shit. She sleeps all the time. She's in pain all the time because she's causing it herself. I have this and no dog, and I don't feel good, and I'm still doing other things. I'm still... Fuck, are you kidding me? Migraine. She's taking pills all the fucking time. What do I have? I smoke. I'm reading. I'm crying. I'm communicating, and it's like I am tired. I want my kids back. And all these videos are for my death. I am planning my death. I am planning for my kids. I hope that the video behind me, I hope that they see it, and I hope that they follow, like wherever I was going, I hope they use that video. I hope they use a video going, my mom was here, my mom showed me that, my mom showed me this. I went to the police, my offsprings, I went to the police and I told them, and they told me I was lying. I went to 4 therapists already. And I went to PEP classes, power and like for domestic violence class. I went art class. I did all that. And then I went to a wellness center on top of that. And then the therapist just, we don't know what to do because you don't want to take the medicine. Why do I need to take pills? Because you have trauma. What's the pills gonna do? I need to be heard. Well, you being listened to. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I don't have my kids. Well, you don't have your kids because your husband's saying that you have that. Are you kidding me? How many times do I have to tell the story to? The other therapist knows, couldn't do anything. She just says, that's kidnap. That's kidnap. Yeah, your kids are kidnapped. Is she going to do anything? No. And then these people that are trying to help out with the court, try to help me fill out the paperwork. They couldn't fill out the paperwork. So they don't know what the fuck they're doing. These social workers, these schools, these resource centers, they don't help. There's no support for domestic violence. There never was support. Because if there was support, then we wouldn't have that big court building, that family court. We wouldn't have Orangewood. We wouldn't have the Lacey facility. We wouldn't have that problem that we do now. Orange County is fucking huge on it because that's money. Kids make money. Especially kids that that are troublemakers, they make money. They're only troublemakers because the city deems them as troublemakers. They're not troublemakers. The troublemakers are the teachers and the cops. The troublemakers are the fucking teachers that are molesting and raping the students, telling them that they're stupid, they're not good enough. When they see like the YouTubers or influencers or singers and stuff making money, why do they need to go to school? School is just a waste of time. And I'm telling you, school is a waste of time because look at this fucking shit I had to go through. Those people that I know are completely fake. They were never friends of mine, and I knew that they were never friends of mine. I never hung out with them because I couldn't hang out with them in school because they were just talking so much shit on each other. I can't be involved in something like that. That's why it was so hard for me to hang out with Sarah. I made all her kids piñatas. And I knew she was fake. She was only using me to get to Lauren. Like, that's just so disgusting. And for Katie, I don't even know her last name anymore, but she's in the yearbook. Most of it from Song and Cheer. I didn't have any friends, and I kept to my fucking self. Like, I know a lot of people, I guess associates, classmates, whatever you want to, people that you know. I know Matt Aguilar, and he was murdered by friends. Friends murdered him, and they did not care. Like, he's telling me. No one cared about my death. I don't care because he was an asshole. But yeah, here I am still communicating with him, telling me like, either way, there's a war. Either way, he has friends up there now that are like, he wants the war to stop too. Well then, Matt, you're just gonna have to go tell your fucking family that. You're gonna have to go through your kids. You're gonna have to do that because I cannot fucking help you. Because he's a fucking asshole. And I have friends that are the same friends of mine or associates, however you want to call them. He's like, I have friends, but they're not. He's like, I have friends that you know too, and I just don't. Like, no, not anymore. I don't. And he's like my dad. Like, he was like at my dad at first. And my grandma, like, oh, try this, try that. No, Matt, I know for a fact that won't work. You cannot make me do that because, like, it's none of my business, and I have boundaries on that. And he's telling me, no, it'll work. No, it will not work because I'm doing this on my dad's side and my ancestor's side, and if that my ancestor's side doesn't work, then I know his side's not going to work. My grandpa's side might, because he's pushing up the military stuff, which with this fucker doesn't know. Matt does not know about all that shit. So that's where a lot of things collide, in that if you don't understand me now, as me communicating with you, my offsprings, with this video, it's his personal like experience. When you have a friend pass away or somebody you know closer to you that passed away in traumatic event, that comes up more. That's why Hitler comes up more, but Hitler wasn't the only one. I guess I could leave this video gone now. I guess I could go. So my offsprings, I don't know when I'll be able to see you again. I have a lot of people that I just don't like. Like, No one can force me to talk to anybody, because even online, they're talking about a soul tribe, and I don't understand what that is. I don't like the idea of it, because to me it just sounds fake. It just sounds so fake. I don't want nothing to do with it. So knowing that, like, my dad is like, it's okay for you to do that. You don't have to forgive. You don't have to like, no, I know too much. And I do get books from CVS, and when CVS comes up, I get the Ellen Show and Michelle Obama. So there's something there. And that's pretty sad. What I hate, what's devastating to me is teenagers die. When teenagers die, it's like the world is celebrating a teenager. Like, the earth loves teenagers. Like, I don't understand that. Like the youth, the strength, the like, to be in a presence of change, of transition. There's power, there's movement in there. It motivates the young and the old. When you're a teenager, you have that gift to motivate people, because you're in between, you're transitioning. And when you're transitioning into that, those people that are doing that, they will still, some go on to see that even babies can do the same. Babies can give off that too. Like, it's just, and some don't see that. Some will transition and go, no, you can only do that certain times, you know, because it only happened to them one time. So they'll only experience it one time. So they don't get to see that unless they come back in another lifetime. There's a lot of people, and I don't have time to prove everybody. I just wish my kids, they have to see it for themselves. Saturn. They want me to bring up Saturn, TLC, stuff like that. My boys. I'll see you boys in a bit. I'm gonna eat something. Yeah. I don't know where I'll be, but I wish it was with you. See you boys in a bit.